Hey, I'm back. I know. 2 videos ago, 2 years ago, both times I said I was starting this channel. Both times I posted one video in a year and never came back. So, what's changed? Well, for me, definitely my mindset has changed. That has probably been the biggest change for me in this year, or since like middle of last year on through the first half of this year. So I feel like this time my mind is completely in a different place. So I kind of just wanted to talk to you all about how I changed my mindset in 2016, and how you can do it too. If you felt stuck, if you feel like you keep saying that you're going to start and you don't start, or you do one thing and then you quit on yourself for like a year or two. But for me, the last 2 years I have given my year a theme. So last year was faith. So basically I just stepped out on faith and tried to have faith in everything that I did and that I wanted to do. This year, my word is consistency. I want to be consistent. I don't care if I am doing one thing or if I'm doing 10 things. I want to every day be making progress towards my goals. I want to every day be doing at least one thing, whether it's research on YouTube how to do something, or speaking with friends who are doing similar things that I'm doing creatively. Let me backtrack. So since we last talked, I have gone full force with pursuing photography. It is definitely one of my many passions, but something that is at the top of my priority list right now when it comes to pursuing my dreams, my passions, and figuring out what I want to do full time if I ever decide to leave my 9 to 5, or if I'm ever blessed and able to leave my 9 to 5. So I pinpointed it down to 5 actions that I took to shift my mindset. So this word is not new. I mean, you may have heard it around Periscope or in different Facebook groups, mindset shifting. One of the big people that I hear it from a lot, where I actually heard it from the first time, was a lady, Tiffany Lanier. She is on YouTube, Periscope, and everywhere else as Live with Tiffany. And I'll leave her link below. But that kind of goes into one of the 5 actions that I did. So they're not in any particular order, because really you don't have to do them in a set order to make it happen. But this is my 5 things that I did to change my mindset. So first thing I did was I unfollowed a lot of friends and acquaintances on Facebook. So you may not want to necessarily remove people, because it might be your family, it might be a semi-friend or acquaintance that you know. You don't want to hurt feelings, so you go into Facebook, little drop down arrow, you click it, and you click unfollow. Because sometimes people are very negative and always complaining. Yeah, I just unfollowed them because I don't want to see it in my newsfeed, and I am in control of what I see. So that's one of the things that I did. Number 2, which maybe have started prior to number 1, but like I said, these are in no particular order. But the second thing that you can do that I did was I owned my own negative thoughts and beliefs about myself. Now, one person and group that really helped me work and look at myself and find out why I was thinking the way I was thinking is Siobhan and Be Free Project. So she's befreeproject.com, and I'll link her stuff down below. She's excellent, wonderful lady, and I definitely was one of the second Facebook groups that I got in that really had an impact on how I thought about myself and other people. So I did some inner work, realized, and I actually did a blog post about that, but I realized that a lot of the negative thoughts that I had were self-inflicted, if that makes sense. So I was self-conscious about a lot of stuff. I was hard on myself about different things. But when I really sat down and wrote these things out, and then wrote out, who have I heard these things from? Who has said these things to me that made me believe this about myself? Who has done stuff to me that make me believe that these negative thoughts and feelings I have towards myself is true? And I have to say, for the majority of it, no one really. I mean, a lot of it was just my own negative thoughts about myself. And yeah, it's hard to accept that, but once I accepted that, then it was easy for me to change my thinking, because I started to believe in myself. I started to believe that I was great. I started to believe the compliments that people gave me, because see, that was really hard. When you tell yourself something so much, when other people give you a compliment, you're like, okay, but in your mind, you don't believe it, because you've already told yourself that that's not true so much. So once I changed that about myself, I was able to accept that the truths that I hear from other people about me are true. So I gained more confidence and just believed in myself so much more. So definitely work on what things are you telling yourself, and who has told you that, and is it really true? So think about that. Number 3 of my 5 actions was I use my follow button. So I know I just said unfollow, but I also follow a few Facebook groups, and I spoke about a couple of different people Facebook groups that I follow. So Be Free Project is one that I follow, is for women. And then Live with Tiffany, I started watching her morning shift periscopes. Let me tell you, if you missed those because she does not do them anymore, you missed out. But follow her on Snapchat and Periscope, because from time to time she still does periscopes about different things that are very helpful. But listen to her mindset shift videos daily has really helped me a lot. And they're just, you know, I got involved in other Facebook groups that were geared to the things that I was interested in. So I'm in photography groups, I'm in entrepreneurial marketing type groups, I'm in Be Free Project with other women entrepreneurs who want to do more and want to live out their dreams and stop being limited with the things that they have told themselves of why they can't do something. I'm too old, I'm too young, I'm a woman, I have kids, I have to be a mom, I can't be a mom and a wife and an entrepreneur. But you have to let go of, in Siobhan's word, limiting beliefs. You have to let it go. You have to believe in yourself. And you have to trust that the passion and the purpose that you have was given to you for a reason. So you have to go forward with it. I have a tribe of people, and I know tribe might be overused or whatever, but I do. I have my own community of like-minded women. So in my photography business, I'm a part of Queen Photographers of South Carolina. It was founded by Latoya Dixon Photography and Sierra Collins Photography. And I mean, coupled in with all the other changes that I made, and they hosted a vision board party at the beginning of the year that I went to. I didn't know anyone. I said I was going to commit to it. I was going to go. I was going to put myself out there and meet new people, and it has been a blessing ever since. So, you know, put yourself out there, meet new people doing the things that you do or want to do, and surround yourself with those type of people. Because when you're surrounded by people who are going nowhere, who are doing nothing, then you limit your ability to do more. Because you don't want to hurt people's feelings. You don't want to seem like, oh, I'm doing better than them. And it's not even about that. I don't know why people don't understand. When you make decisions for yourself, it has absolutely nothing to do with hurting them. People need to understand, when you see a friend or a family member doing more, maybe you take that as inspiration to do more. Not as a negative thing, like, oh, they're trying to be better than you or anyone else. So surround yourself with like-minded people, people who are on the road to where you want to go, people who are where you want to go, and push forward. Don't stop, don't look back, and don't let anyone tell you that you can't, because you can. Got it? Number 5. So this one is still a journey and a work in progress. So I'm working on more self-care. You know, I have, if you don't know, I think I mentioned it in one of my videos 2 years ago that you may or may not have seen. So, brief background, I am a wife. I have 6 children. I have 3 girls that I birthed, and I have 3 stepchildren that I love and care for, along with their parents. And it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. But what I had to do is be okay with taking time for myself to learn how to meditate, to learn yoga and exercise more, to take time to be grateful every morning, to take time to journal and pray and read my Bible. So these are all things on my self-care list that help center me, balance me, help focus me. These mala beads that I have, these crystals, they are perfect. So I love them. They help, I don't know, they just help remind me to be grateful, and when things go awry, to kind of just take time, breathe, take 10 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever, but just take some time and breathe. And yeah, so self-care. Oh, reading. So I'm not a big reader, but I do like to read self-help books, autobiography, stuff like that. So I have read, if you want to call it that. I have Audible subscription, and I've listened to The Miracle Morning, which is a big part of my self-care list, and the things that, and why I do the things that I do. Shonda Rhimes' Year of Yes. That book is awesome. And then I'm working on reading The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up by Marie Kondo. So I'm still a work in progress, but these things that I always remind myself of, and when I get off track, I have it there to go back to. So yeah, those are my 5 actions that I took to start changing my mindset, living free, doing me, and just enjoying life. Oh, speaking of doing me, so that was the actual first group that helped push me to live my dreams and kind of just do me, which is the Do You Boo community on Facebook. Shameless Maya is the bomb. I love her videos. I love how inspirational she is, and that woman be working. I know that wasn't grammatically correct, but she be working. So check her out, and I'll leave links to some of my other favorites. Sadia Marie, I listen to her kind of religiously. I love her her YouTube channel. She is so calming, so like zen. Like, yeah, I'm striving to get to that point. I want to do more meditation and more yoga. And so right now I've only learned one yoga routine, which is the sun salutation, which is okay, because as long as I'm doing something, then I'm making progress. So the key is to be consistent. It's not to do everything and get it all done right now. It's just to be consistent and to keep moving forward. So I hope you guys enjoy. I'm back. 2016 started off with a bang. I am just ready to push forward even harder, even stronger. Somebody please hold me accountable. Make sure I keep making these videos. Let me know that you got something out of it. Let me know what you do, if you've done anything different to kind of shift your mindset this year or last year or whenever you made those changes. I love to find out about new people and inspiring people. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy, and we'll be talking soon. Peace.